Hey, they call me the meat man. Y'all to see me eat now. Here I'm the meat man. Y'all to see me eat now. I got jaws like a bear trap, a teeth like a razor. I made tack tongue with a sensitive taster. I was born out in Texas called the land of beef. Never catch a muscle green or show no hell like a meat. I'm the meat man. Y'all to see me eat now.
Steak. We all love it. Seared, sous vide, grilled, or smoked. For the Steak Cook-Off Association, steak means winners and losers. Steak means big checks, and for a select few, it means big rings. This is the first SCA event at the Shed, and for the first time it ended in a showdown between the two top competitors from both steak categories. In this episode, we talked to Brad Orrison, George Logue, Rick Hewatt, aka Ricky Bobby from Three's Taxi Guys, and Steve Barton, a man of action. So enjoy this episode from the Shed Cook-Off and Steak Showdown.
All right, I'm here at the Shed Steak Showdown. How's it going, Brad?
Oh, it's turning out to be a crazy awesome day.
Here with host Brad Orrison, hosting this big event. What people are cooking? Turkey, ribs, steak.
Yep, baby back ribs from Prairie Fresh, butterball turkey breast, and Snake River Farm steaks that were, dude, you saw those.
Beautiful.
Those were
Don't worry,
epic.
I'll cut to a video of all those steaks. So you've been tasting a few. You've been walking around.
Yeah, I've been walking around. We're standing on what we call the rolling joint, which is the Shed's original setup for competitions. Since we're not competing, we figured set it up. So we've got George and Three Taxi Guys and Fritz and Russ and Firehouse. They're all kind of held up in here. So yeah, I've been taking them nibbles everywhere I can. I mean, 95 teams. That's a lot of bites.
How has it been tasting?
So far, so good. I had one that was too charred for me. You know, just had that kind of almost a bitter taste to it. So essentially just let that flame kiss it too long. You know, like waking up with a big-ass hickey. That, yeah.
So the kids comp just went down. You try some of the kids?
Kids queue.
How many of your kids were putting in?
We had 4 in there. And, you know, that youngest one, he's 3.5. And then Asa, Marin, and Odin, and Turner. So they got them all in. And
all dozen of your kids?
Pretty much the whole team got them in. The Orrison boys. If y'all see them out there, send them home. They owe me money.
But they got some good-looking steaks. They got Daddy-O over there helping them, too?
Daddy-O's helping them. But
Grandpa
Daddy-O, he
Daddy-O?
wanted to straight up. He wanted to get in there and help. It's like, no, Dad, let the kids do it. So hopefully they'll get a place. I know they're excited. They're out driving around a golf cart right now, so it's dangerous.
And so one steak's already been in. We got a second round of steaks about to start.
Second round of steaks. George is hooking these up right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
George has got his secret rub on there.
The secret.
His
Dude,
umami.
Ladies and gentlemen, look, come over here.
What's up, George? You got a Headley and Bennett apron on, fancy West Coast style.
Yeah. This is one of our 2 badass chefs that are here competing for the 16.5 in cash. And look, and then you got
I'm the barbecue stepbrother. There's actually 3 fancy chefs up here.
One's a little more fancy than the other, though. Straight up.
What's that? What else you got in your pocket? A little poker or something?
Big temperature. Put in a steak.
Feel it with your face.
He crazy.
Some super fancy stuff.
And look, both of these guys, as well as myself and the Shedhead Nation, still are the current world grand champions of Memphis and May. Yana, you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Covered it all.
And the current Hot Wing champion and the current Kingsford Tour of Champions champion. We scored in the top 10 in seafood too with the king crab legs.
Speaking of winners, the 2 winners of the 2 steak comps today are going to have a showdown.
The ultimate, it's the Shed Showdown. And yeah, we're about to battle it out right there in front of the stage, top 2 steak. And it's going to be epic. I mean, I've got like showdown little guns for them and matching kitchens.
So they're literally going to be on the stage, both cooking at the same time.
They're going to be right next to the stage in front of everybody. The bleachers are going to be packed. The award ceremony, I mean, it should be Well, we're planning to be one of the best award ceremony in the history of award ceremonies.
And they're literally just going to, right at the end, announce who won the whole thing?
And then, yeah, we're going to watch them battle it
I
out.
got a question for Brad. Who's going to host the Shed Showdown?
I think it's probably going to be me.
And Brooke.
And Brooke. And my mom.
Yeah,
So I'm trying not to drink too many beers today.
definitely Mama Shed.
Yeah, Mama Shed's going to rock it, make everybody cry.
She's got a special Brad hat, right, for the
Oh,
winners?
yeah, the sequenced Brad hat. And the winner's going to win a bunch of cash.
Yeah, what
And
kind of prizes?
There's prizes. The whole stage is full of prizes.
now?
Have you seen it yet?
No, I'm going to go
Dude,
shoot that right now.
look, we're going to have to move stuff just to be able to stand up there.
Nice.
It's all in boxes because we're not going to put everybody's shit together for them. But
But most importantly, is it the Showdown winner gets the big check or what?
Showdown winner gets the big check. We're paying out till 10th place. So even 10th place in the categories are getting $100.
Nice.
So that's why a lot of people are going to stay for the awards. Plus, we've got some raffle drawings. And at the end of the night, we're going to pull the last raffle, and it's for a $2,000 Rec-Tech bull.
Whoa.
So
And-
even if you don't win something, guess what? You might win something here at the Shed Steak Showdown.
And the winners are getting a $1,500 check, right?
Yep. $1,000 for first place, $1,500 for the grand champion check. If you win them all, you walk with about $6 in cash and another 6 or 8 in prizes.
Dang.
It's epic.
Well, we're going
That's
to
why
go.
there's 95 teams. I mean, hey, it's January, and guess what? It's perfect temperature outside.
Yeah, the sun's out. I had to take my jacket off.
It was cold this morning, though. I'm not gonna lie.
And there's still some beer left on that beer trailer.
Not much. We put a pretty good hurting on it last night.
Well, I'm going to go around and talk to some of the other teams and see what some of these other steaks look like.
I like it.
All right, I'm here with Ricky Bobby. How's it going?
How about it? Man, I'm having a great time here at the Shed.
You got some ribs you're cooking up right now?
I do. I absolutely do. We've got them at the temperature we want to wrap them, and we're fixing to make them scrumptious.
And you're part of the 3 Taxi Guys, right?
I am.
Tell us about 3 Taxi Guys.
3 taxi guys. We got one partner from Atlanta, got one partner from Pittsburgh, one from San Francisco. We all own taxi companies, and we got the 3 Taxi Guys team. Our saying is not delicious; it's cabalicious.
And you got a taxi that's got a RoboHog in it, right?
I sure do. Yeah, that's thanks to the Shed. Brad helped me develop that, and I was going to start a team, and I saw his Willie Jeep, and decided, hey, I got to make one out of taxi cab. Can you make that happen? So it didn't happen for about 2 or 3 years.
It probably took a while.
Well, they got their show, and when they got their show, they got a call from the producer saying, hey, we'd like to build that cab on this show. So we worked it out. We built it on the show. And I cooked with it in Memphis, May. I finished 3rd last year. The Shed finished 1st. So they're kicking my ass. But,
Hey.
you know, we've won a couple years in front of them with their technology. And, you know, we're fierce competitors, as they say, and fierce friends.
Absolutely. Your name is known to be yelled the moment you enter a room.
Yep. I'm Ricky Bobby.
Why is everyone yelling Ricky Bobby?
Well, you know what? I'm a friendly fella, and I love everybody, and I think everybody kind of loves me a little bit. So I carry a lot of foolishness at these things and have a lot of fun, and, you know, people like that.
Everyone likes the guy that's the life of the party, right?
Oh, hell yeah, that's me.
Plus, you're making some delicious food. You're pouring some honey all over some ribs right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are going to be, they'll have a chance.
Yeah?
That's all I need is a chance.
And you're putting them into Old Hickory over there?
Old Hickory Smoker. That's a rib cooking machine.
Yeah? How many ribs will it cook?
Hell, I can put probably 50 racks on that thing. Yeah, so, and I have.
And so this is some Prairie Fresh ribs you're cooking today?
Oh, absolutely. That's the sponsor, and I wouldn't cook anything else today.
And you're going to end up using that whole bottle of honey?
No, I'm about done with the honey. Butter goes next.
Wow. Any special kind of butter?
Yes, Irish butter.
Ooh, Irish butter. Kerrygold. Nice. So how many racks of ribs do you think you cook being on 3 Taxi Guys?
Probably, oh gosh. maybe 1,000, but probably not. 500-600, I'd guess.
And which one of these recipes have you used this one a lot, or?
Yeah, I use this one a lot, and I've done well with this recipe. I've used a little different rub this time. Trying to pump it up a notch.
Absolutely.
Pump it up for the shed cook-off.
Yeah. Well, there you go, folks. Ricky Bobby, 3 taxi guys.
Hey, come out to the shed, because if you get fed at the shed, you've been fed.
Yeah, and your family.
You've been fed right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm standing in front of the Run Runners truck. There's a bunch of shed heads hanging around. I'm going to grab whatever I can find. It's coming to the end of the day. Everyone's had their first drink, I think, or their 6th. There's a man of action over here. You want to talk to me, Steve?
Sure, absolutely.
He's got gloves on for no reason in particular.
Because it works. Well, this is all pretense for me working, yes. I figure if I wear a headband and gloves, then everyone assumes I'm doing something. It seems to work.
And so,
even if I don't.
You've been working on your high kick. What's
I actually almost pulled a hammy earlier on a high kick, the first one of the weekend.
We should get that on video.
We can.
I got a few slow-mos of the jack.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I've been working on my distance and height, so we'll see. If you want a high kick, I'm happy to do that for you.
Hey George, come over here. We got the fanciest man in barbecue right here.
Yeah. So you got
Mr.
me, and
Logue.
now you got him.
Hi.
He's got a Headley and
Dad.
Bennett. The high-end apron. He was using all kinds of rubs, sauces, everything prepackaged. It's a professional over here.
He literally is the opposite of me,
No, we're like brothers.
from different mothers. But yes.
So what'd y'all cook today? What was your best bite in your own opinion?
I think it was the first gin and tonic that I made.
When I found the beer trailer was not empty.
But it could have been the first Bloody Mary that I made. It's a really, really tight contest.
Did you turn in a Bloody Mary
Yes, I
with
did.
a Ford F-150 as a garnish?
No, I did not. But I did have meatballs, a crawfish cake,
Pizza.
a
Bagel bite.
bagel bite pizza, crab claw. There was something else I put on there. No, there was plenty of that. Well, not in the presentation one. No.
I
But
think
yeah.
they need to rename it to like a bouquet Mary or something. Everyone had just like this flowing, beautiful arrangement of animals and crustaceans.
Mine's still over here if you want to
is
see
it?
it.
Yeah. I probably already have some shots of it.
Well, I mean,
I'll cut in the B-roll right
I can
here.
send you a photo, maybe put it into Instagram or something.
Yeah,
for you.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I've been on Instagram before.
I'm
It's
sort
pretty
of
cool.
techno. Cool.
Yeah, that's what we do. We just go on Instagram and we listen to techno.
Right, yeah. Or EDM,
Yeah,
as they call it.
everyday music.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
So what's next?
So-
the day's winding down. Ribs turn in what? 10
Yeah,
minutes.
ribs turn in, and then here's the
20
crazy
minutes?
part. After they do all the judging, we're going to find out who is the number one from Group A and who's number one from Group B, and we're going to have an old-fashioned showdown, steak showdown between the best 2 guys that cook, or women. There are some women, sorry. The best 2
There's a lot of
steak
women
cookers
watching
are
us,
going to
so-
go head-to-head in front of this crowd, and we're going to find out who's going to win the big prize. And I tell you what, it's a great setup. It's a great competition. Being first annual, I'm going to make a prediction. It's going to get bigger and better, and everyone's going to be wetter. Bam!
Well, we are by the beach. There's gators in the bayou just outside the restaurant. You guys want to catch one of them and just cook them up or what?
I've already wrestled 2, so I'll leave it up to you.
Well, there we are.
All right,
Steve
well-
Barton, man of action.
That's what they call me.
I thought you were going to throw the mic. I was like, no, don't throw the mic.
Just trying to show them the
This is the first live audience we've had for a show. This is pretty
perfect.
good.
Well, I'm glad that I could help out. And remember, gloves, headband.
Hey, they call me the meat man.
Thanks, Steve.
Y'all see me eat now. Here I'm the meat man. Y'all see me eat now.